Okay. Itamexkanatuni. Good morning. It is just after 10:30 in the AM on Saturday, Halloween 2020, October 31st, and a perfect Halloween because it also coincides with the full moon of the first winter lunar cycle, Itotstoyu, when cold arrives. And I figure when that happens, when you get the full moon of the first winter cycle right on October 31st, that's a perfect Halloween. So we'll see how shenanigans go this evening when I got the Spooks back here. They're over at the little Spooks. They're over at their dad's for the day. They went with him and his wife and some of their cousins and stuff out to the corn maze last night. So, and then stayed over the night. So I'll be going to pick them up a little bit later, but I've got other errands to run. No wildlife calls. In fact, I probably picked up one animal all week. Things are slow. But all I have been doing is switching my traps around, like coming and collecting them and bringing them back here and putting them in my shed. I don't know why. I don't know why it's slowing down so much, especially skunks and raccoons. You know, it seems to me that other years, in October, November, and such, we're still pretty busy with those small animals. At least there's a constant little trickle of activity, but not so right now. Any case, I got other errands to do and run and stuff. I could just stick around the house, and it's tempting because I have things to do here too, and I hope to get some of them done today. Like, obviously the kitchen needs cleanup, and I've got lots of trash and stuff, and need to get some order back in. We just got clothes laying around everywhere and stuff. My plants are looking terrible. I mean, sorry plants, but I need to really clean the dead stems off and see how much of the living tomato plant is left. I'm not going to kill any plants, but it might be time to switch some stuff up. This tobacco is still very small. This is the son's tobacco, and I've seen this happen before where it's in a new place and in a container. It doesn't really prefer containers. This is a different kind of tobacco than anybody else has. This is straight out of the beaver bundle. Different variety, smaller variety. There's two tobaccos in the tradition. Any case, but it usually grows, if it's growing healthy, it grows a lot bigger than this. Like in Mahoney's garden, it grows almost to my thigh high, you know. So it's not loving these pots, but that's okay. See what we can do. These peppers, I don't know if they've been flowering, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get any peppers off of them. This one almost died when the winter cold came. It like turned a lot of its leaves and shed them. Hey, I don't know, but my garden's looking pretty sad. But I have some outside errands I need to run. I need to go get candy for the Halloween giveaway. I need to go to the Halloween store itself to look for a red wig for Cody, because I bought her this costume, this like pumpkin scarecrow lady kind of costume, and that she picked out. And on the picture, the woman has really red crazy hair, and I thought for sure that there was a wig included, but I didn't read the thing and there wasn't. So need to go pick up a wig. Probably I'm going to run out to Mahoney's place, do my yard work for the week. I've got a little bit of a upper back tweak. Some kind of muscle or something back there is causing me problems. All week long, Chelsea and I have been doing pretty good about getting our little workouts on and stuff. I've done a couple of long hikes and then some like 30-minute sessions on my toes, but almost every day I've been doing strength stuff, 100 push-ups plus some dumbbell things and a few pull-ups and stuff. And maybe just went at it a little too much this week and tweaked something back there in the upper muscles around my shoulders. So I don't know how much yard work I'm gonna do, but I better stop by and see how things are. I got yard work of my own to do here that I haven't gotten to as well, but that needs to play out while we're having this Indian summer this week, because it's going to be like 18 degrees or something. But what I'm thinking is I'm going to go out, get the Halloween candy, get Cody's wig, and stop by the studio, because Chelsea and I are almost done with our most recent puzzle, these whitetails in front of the winter barn scene. We got maybe 50 pieces left, and those I'll probably slot in sometime today if I'm around the house, because I'm just always tinkering with it, as a side thing. But yeah, this is going to be done, and we've been doing puzzle. I thought maybe we'll shift some stuff up, so I'm going to go to the studio and pick up some of the tools to play with leatherwork, because Chelsea's been slowly making this jingle dress for Cody. She's been putting these tin cones on there. She buys them in sets. The people used to use their old, the tops of their old tobacco cans and stuff like that, chewing tobacco and that kind of thing. But now you can just buy the lids already made into cones and stuff at the craft store and put them on. So Chelsea's been doing that. What the dress really needs at this point is a nice leather belt to hold things together. And so ever since I made Chelsea's belt last year, she's had an interest in me showing her how to do some of that leather tooling that I was shown. So I think we'll do some of that. And it's a good season to kind of shift over to craft work anyway, because maybe we can get some presents and stuff made for family members and things for Christmas while we're doing our evening sessions. So yeah, that's my game plan. Gonna run around town, later pick up the kids and do the Halloween thing, and we'll see. I don't know. I'll bring the camera with me. We'll see what we get it all into. But yeah, wildlife stuff, probably not.
Stand up. All right, leave him alone. He's going to have a breakdown.
Just watch him. Thank you.
Yeah, he was doing a parody of bad stand-up comedy. It was hysterical. It really was. It was very astute. It was
very incredibly well worked out.
Okay, just pulled in down at the studio. Grab a few things for the leather tooling. I think what I'll probably do is take some scrap stuff to start, just for the practice of tooling. Don't need to work. See, I've got some good leather straps down there for belts, but I think just as now all I need is something like a couple of pieces, something like this, just to do some practice tooling on first, to get Chelsea can get the hang of it before we move on to the real deal. Yeah, something like that. Check out these guys' jewelry. Oh, who's messaging me? It's Mahoney. I just told her that I was gonna come do some yard work. She says, "Yup." So this is some of the earrings and stuff that the artists here have been working on. If you see anything you like here, we can definitely make arrangements for a purchase. I like these little poppies, beaded poppies. These headdresses are kind of fun too. All of it's looking really good. Actually, I'd like to buy these little bear claw things for Chelsea maybe. Anyway, yeah, we are going to be shifting gears here even in the next week, I think, away from the beaded jewelry unit into moccasin craft. So can't believe we're already a month into this program. Anyway, I'm gonna grab the few things that I need, the tools that I need, and some leather scrap, and then head down the road to the Halloween shop.
I'll get you with my grips and you'll do whatever I say. Come on, it'll be fun!
So I found the red wig that will serve Cody's purposes to complete her costume. And now, before I pull away from the Halloween store, I'm going over here to check. At the end of the road here is where the shelter is, and that's where the city reported they're having a problem with a badger. So I'm gonna go look at that, see if he's still around or if there's indication that he's still around. If so, maybe at some point gonna have to set up a trap over here, but my suspicion is that there's not even a badger present, so we'll see what the situation really is. So it looks like this is the pit that the city was reporting. They told me there was some kind of green box and that the badger was denned up near a green box. So this must be that box, and this is definitely badger made den, but he's not staying in there, otherwise it would be filled up. So presently empty, and I'll just take a scan around the outside here and see if I can find anywhere where there is a badger. How's it going? Step aside. Good, how are you?
Oh, not bad. What you doing?
I am scoping out badger activity for the city.
Really?
Yeah.
Are those badger holes?
Yep.
For real?
The big one, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a might be a couple of them up here. This is all ground squirrel, it looks like. Which is what the badger would be here for. It's the ground squirrels. Yeah, it's little ground squirrel dig. Well, badger might have been digging in there, but didn't go too deep. Let's see. Looks like there's some new digging here, so I'm gonna get up and check that out real quick. Just cross the fence here. No, all ground squirrel. Badger here. Badger here, but not present. Otherwise, again, it would be backfilled. Yeah, he's been digging in here. These are all badger holes, these bigger ones here. But no badger. Probably the tough guys scared him away. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that there's no badger here present at the moment. However, really could be anywhere along this railroad track area. I think what I'll do is I'll just tell parks that it's clear for now, but if there's any more reports, there is a badger in the broader area. That's about all. I don't think we need to leave a trap here. So, back to the vehicle, and I'm up in the air as to whether to go drop my stuff that I got at home now, then head to Mahoney's, or just go to Mahoney's. I'll probably just head to the west side and do my thing. Alright, change of decisions. I came home after all and put away that stuff and grabbed a gutter scoop, which is a tool that I learned about when Mahoney and I were early in our marriage, and we were living in Oregon. I was trying to hustle, and I was doing some landscaping and stuff like that while we were working repatriation contracts for the Confederate Tribes of Grand Ronde. Another whole time, another whole topic. One day I think I should just start recording stories of the past that I began before I started doing this video journal. Anyway, I used to make some money with these gutter scoops, just going around and scraping the leaves out of people's gutters. So every year my friend Carol up here needs her gutters scooped. She can't climb up on her house anymore, so I climb up there and I do it for her. And so that's where I'm going right now. Rather than Mahoney's, I'll go to hers afterward, and then when I'm done with Mahoney's, then I'll go pick up the kids. Probably be picking them up a little bit earlier than originally planned. Come back here, do some cleaning and stuff, and prepare for the Halloween evening. That's the plan at current. Let's get it on. It looks like maybe Carol is not home at the moment, which doesn't really make a difference to me as long as I can access her ladder, and it looks like I can. Alright, so maybe I'll just go up and get her done.
Holy cow, man.
Hey Carol.
How's the peaches?
What's that?
And it's windy.
Oh, it's not windy. I didn't think you were home. There's no vehicle.
Oh, well, it's in the garage. Okay.
I'm just gonna get her done.
Yeah, you found the ladder. I thawed the hose, so I just have to get an attachment for that, and I'll come out and
Okay.
I'll hold the ladder.
On the way down, for sure, I'll need help with the ladder hold.
I'll just get my...
Well, I'll feel more comfortable anyway if the ladder's being held on the way down. Okay, let me put this camera aside for the moment so I can climb up here. And we'll look at the leaf situation. Definitely got some. It's this tree here. It's birch. Not too bad along here. See how the front is. Front is really clean. We can just go with the hose in the front. Maybe a little scoop here. All right, not too bad. Just get to it. Figured I'd at least come touch base here at Spokane while I'm on the west side and before heading over to Mahoney's. Don't know whether I'll be able to do the walk and talk tomorrow morning as usual with Carol. I'll probably have Cody and Reed at the house, and if that's the case, I'll probably postpone till next weekend. But things have changed quite a bit since I last visited, right? Because I filmed that last visit, and this whole place was a winter wonderland, all iced over and looking pretty cold. But as usual, that was our first big shot. Comes in with the new moon in October, and that is the beginning of the winter cycle, and now we get kind of a so-called Indian summer. So this week is going to be quite warm. All the animals that didn't migrate have been now seriously warned and will probably head on their way. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some turtles out here today basking. It feels warm enough for that. I wonder what the temperature is. It's probably not that. It's probably like 4 degrees, 5. Oh, 9 degrees. It is quite warm. Let's go up, at least up here to the turtle log, see if there's anybody basking around. Not a single basker in sight, although it could be the dark spot under the water about center screen here. That could be a turtle just submerged. I don't know, typically if there's going to be any out, you'll find some right here. I might be wrong. That might just be a bit of milfoil there. I don't see it moving around or anything. So, turtle's not present, at least at the moment. And no sign of the heron either. I've seen lots of mallards and Canada geese. Some mallards here, just over here there's some spinny Canada geese. Saw a redhead couple a little further down that way. But nobody else, no widgeons. I thought maybe there'd be some widgeons. I haven't checked who it is hanging over by this shoreline, but probably gonna get on with things. Swing over to Mahoney's and collect some leaves. So this is the male redhead now, hanging out near a group of mallards. And unlike the mallards, he's able to dive down just a little bit and pick up some food. Mallards on the other hand just like kind of turn on end, you know, but their butts are always above water. This guy's mate moved down this way somewheres. Oh, there she is, right in front of the beaver lodge, diving away. All right, no heron. Maybe heron's gone for the year.
Okay,
almost forgot. There is a trap here on the west side that I need to pick up. The residents, we caught a couple of skunks there, and they thought there was still one more in the immediate area, but didn't catch another one. It's been sitting there a while at this point, and the residents are actually moving, so they're like, hey, come pick up your trap. I've got several traps out there that have been out there for a while, and I said there would be no wildlife work on this video, and I guess that was a lie. There's been a little bit, but not too much. Here we go.
You're making a video.
Yeah. And
We went.
What did you do? What did you do? Did you go to the corn maze?
Yeah. Yesterday was really fun.
Look at my pumpkin.
Oh, he has eyebrows and everything.
We went to get hot chocolate.
Did ya?
Yep.
Did you? Were all the same animals there?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the big fat pig is still there.
Yeah. Oh, that was a big one, eh?
And we went down the big slide, and then I tripped on a stick, and then I had a bruise on my tummy. And then
These guys keep on getting hurt, and that slide was so big. That was the biggest slide I ever seen in my whole life.
And look, guys, I have a cut on my wing. I'll show you. Me too. I'll show you where we get. Right here, with Cody. I'm gonna get a lot of candy.
Is that right?
And my brother is.
See, he's playing nice though. He's not ripping it out of her mouth.
No, we have a super
And my
baby.
puppy is biting my claw now. And then my sister's getting her face done. Face painting right now. Try to guess what I'm being.
The Pumpkin Queen?
I can't move right now because my mom's doing my makeup.
Sorry, looking pretty scary.
Squeeze your head. Bingo!
I don't know exactly what I want, but it's in there.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Oh, that looks sick. What you just said. That looks sick. What? That looks cool. That's another word to say. Cool. I think I can't move.
Now your wig, Cody.
Now the wig.
That's a really beautiful wig.
I'll use it. See?
Look at Sue's. Is that actually her real hair? Or is it her fake hair? I think it's. Look at her! That's a really good wig to, the girls are gonna think you're so cool. Can we do that wig fits? Yeah.
That looks crazy. That looks pretty cool. Go look in the bathroom mirror, or this mirror, whatever.
Pretty cool.
Okay. Oh my gosh. That look cool. I like this kind of.
Very awesome. We should take some pictures. Totally, that's enough.
We got a lot of candy.
Just in our block.
Really?
Yeah, let's go on candy. We got handful. Yeah, let's go.
Like big candy bags. Crazy.
Oh,
Crazy with some of these. And they're like the
just in this
like
block?
the grandmas and grandpas like giving out wicked candy bags.
Hey, you guys don't let the dogs touch any of that stuff.
How about you go dump it
Yeah, downstairs. Put it back in your bag.
Downstairs
That
is clean.
Susie can't have any chocolate.
Yeah, go downstairs and dump it if you want to dump it. Here.
That was a
Is this your big haul?
yeah. And I got the most of it.
Did ya?
Yeah. We got this. Let's see what's in here.
Holy moly.
Yeah, let's go. What? Oh, they got. Oh, I got this. Guys, I just found my garbage can. It's this. I got this.
So COVID could not
What's
put
this
down
called?
Halloween
What's this
2020.
called?
Licorice? I don't know.
It's COVID.
What is that?
Well, I know it's COVID. Oh, that is That's got many cats. I opened this and I tried it. So good.
Oh, don't spill it.
Oh, this
We're gonna
is
have it
so
down here.
sweet. Yeah, that's so mean. You open my tits? Yeah.